Come all. Welcome in, everybody. We are here to talk about the Arizona Cardinals, your favorite team, my favorite team. We are here live on a Wednesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's having a fantastic day. If you're going to ask yourself right now and you're watching me visually, Mike, why do you have a green shirt on? What the heck? We are playing the Seattle Seahawks. Ladies and gentlemen, we're good. We're fine. This is an Arizona Hot Shots shirt, okay? So don't trip. I'm wearing a Hot Shots shirt. Yes, I was a fan of the AAF, fan of everything Arizona, so that's why I'm wearing a green shirt. Yes, I understand it looks different, but we're going to chug along through, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully, everybody is having a fantastic Wednesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do our quick due diligence here. You know we got to do it, and I apologize if I sound like a broken record, but definitely smack that like button, ladies and gentlemen. It helps the channel grow out. It helps the algorithm. It helps everybody out there that are looking for a community and that are Arizona Cardinal fans. Helps find this channel, ladies and gentlemen. So smack it up and subscribe to the Arizona Sports Fan here on YouTube. We are on the road to 10K, ladies and gentlemen. I can't do it without you guys. Definitely smack it up. We got a very good show today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk everything Arizona Cardinals. There is a lot of updates today. Now, I know I didn't make a video earlier. I had to work, right? Excuse me. I had to work, but I got you guys. I got you with the live stream. We're going to be hanging out for at least 30 minutes to an hour, just really depending on how, interactive this chat is, right? How, conversation-based this chat is going through is going to really determine and how long this show is going to be. But we're going to talk everything Arizona Cardinals, ladies and gentlemen, and we might sprinkle in some Seattle Seahawks in the end. We might be sprinkling, in Arizona Cardinals Seahawks. So yeah, we're very excited, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate everybody that's currently in the chat. We got Bass, we got Ian, we got Mark, we got Austin, Otis, Jordan P up in the house. Thomas, I see you there. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Let's get started on this show. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's first talk about this here real quick. I want to make sure that everybody's fully aware of what's going on with your Arizona Cardinals, my favorite team, your favorite team. I want everybody to be fully aware here that this game has the potential of being moved. Now, granted, right now we are in the second slot of the game. So if you are in Arizona and you're used to this game being at 1 p.m., which is, very common for it to be, it might get moved. Biggest reason why is because this Arizona Cardinal game, as of right now, it's slated to be a 1:05 start versus the Seattle Seahawks in Lumen Field. But the update can vary if the Mariners, I believe that if they make it to the playoffs, if they get home field advantage, whatever the situation is, it might be a possibility of it getting moved. So please keep in mind that, I will keep you guys updated as much as I possibly can pertaining to this game, but it can very well move an hour out. And I think it really just depends if the Mariners host a playoff game, something along those lines. So just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that I got your back, y'all. I got your back. I'll let you guys know about this game and if it's going to be moved. But, right, it's week 6. We're all excited. We got one more game before DeAndre Hopkins comes back. And I don't know if you guys saw, but he's already, making jokes on Twitter, doing things like this, talking about fantasy football. So everything seems to be good in the hood right now. DeAndre Hopkins is almost there. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm hoping that this Arizona Cardinal team can get it right, can absolutely get it right. So that's your quick update about this game being moved. I want to talk about this. This is going to be a good, not a good chunk of this show, but I want to talk about injury updates / walkthrough, ladies and gentlemen, or walkthroughs. I'm sorry. Today, the Arizona Cardinals didn't have an official practice. FYI, they didn't have an official practice, and the biggest reason as to why they didn't, it was more of a walkthrough, is because the Arizona Cardinals are playing 2 games in 6 days. So if you guys didn't know, yes, we have a game this Sunday, and we are slated for Thursday Night Football versus the Saints as well. So we got some games coming up here in a very short period of time, and I believe that the Arizona Cardinals want to make sure that our team can stay healthy. Our team can stay with the ability of being able to go. So We didn't do an official practice, but definitely a walkthrough. I'm not really panicking about it, right? I mean, it makes sense why this is happening. Now, I understand the other side of the coin. We got some fans, not upset but concerned with the way our offenses look like. We've heard the preaching. We've heard the players come out and say things like we're gonna get it right. We have faith in the people in the locker room, but as of right now, we have not yet seen a first point in the first quarter. So there's a little concern with a lot of pessimistic Arizona Cardinal fans out there, and rightfully so. So walkthrough happened today, but the big thing that I really want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is the injury update. If you guys weren't aware, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Prater is not going to be playing in this game. Oh my goodness. Matt Prater isn't playing. If you guys didn't know, breaking news, I'm sorry if I destroyed your dreams on a Wednesday, but Matt Prater will not be available this coming Sunday versus the Seattle Seahawks. Instead, we are going to have Matt Ammendola come back and kicking the ball. Now, there is screenshots out there right now saying that this kick that he missed might have been blocked by an Eagles defender on special team. So that's a very strong possibility that might have been the situation. But let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I think we would all feel a lot more confident with Matt Prater going into week 6, because I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but this is an absolute must win for the Arizona Cardinals. Do you feel the same way? Let me know in the chat. This is a must win for the Arizona Cardinals, right? Who would have thunk? Is that a word? Who would have thunk? Who would have thought it, right? That the Arizona Cardinals were going to go into week 6 having to win this game, because if we don't win this game, there's going to be blood in the water. There's going to be people rioting in State Farm Stadium. There's going to be people not very happy with Cliff Kingsbury. And as of right now, they're not very happy with Cliff Kingsbury right now, and it's only going to get worse. So I see this game as a very much must-win game for Cliff Kingsbury and this offense to get it right. So that is the big update, right? Matt Prater isn't playing. Now, there has been some movements for the Arizona Cardinals as well, and I want to get your guys' take on this as well. There's a lot of movements pertaining more to the practice squad more than anything. I want to get your guys' take in the comments, so let me know if you guys are excited about any specific player. Let me know. So let's first talk about practice squad additions, right? We did add some players to the practice squad. It was some running backs, so a little concerning, right? It's a little concerning for Cardinal fans, being that, hey, we might be more in deep trouble in the running back core than we thought, because the Arizona Cardinals did add Corey Clement yesterday. They added Tyson Williams yesterday, and they also added Laquan Treadwell, a wide receiver that ended up getting drafted in the first round, I believe, by the Vikings a few years back. Now, there was some promotions. Let's go with the IR person first. Jonathan Ward, the guy that we fell in love with in this preseason, ended up going on IR. Unfortunate, but there has been some promotions from the Arizona Cardinals, and that is Chris Banjo, the safety, and none other than your favorite kicker, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Ammendola is coming up in here right now. So we are going to see a very interesting game when it comes down to the kicker position, right? I'm already seeing people saying I'm worried. I agree. I'm a little worried as well, right? I mean, I'm not really paid here to be very optimistic, but I am gonna try to think of this game as optimistic versus the Seahawks, and the biggest reason why is because it is away from State Farm Stadium. I don't know what, like, as fans, I don't know what we're doing to that team that are making them look very terrible on offense. I don't know what we're doing, but whenever they're not here, they're playing like their head is on fire. So whatever they need to do in order for them to get right, then they do what they got to do. Now, let's talk about real quick, and then I'll focus on the chat here pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen. But I want to make sure that everybody gets the appropriate information. I want to give you guys the injury report for Wednesday. Now, please keep in mind, it's Wednesday, right? We got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if somebody lands on this list, please don't get panicky. We can very well still see some players. So players that didn't practice today: James Conner, Rodney Hudson, Trayvon Mullen, ladies and gentlemen. Can you please get right, Trayvon? And then Matt Prater obviously didn't practice, and then Daryl Williams. Now, we did have some people in a limited fashion: Max Garcia, Dennis Gardick, Sean Harlow, DJ Humphreys, Rashad Lawrence, and Justin Pugh were the players on the injury report. But we already know Matt Prater isn't going to go. Now, I believe I heard that Daryl Williams was going to be day to day, or he was out. I'm not 100% sure. I was trying to look for some updates. Let me know in the chat, everybody, what Daryl Williams' status is. But I do know James Conner is going to be day to day at this very moment. So take that how you will. If James Conner can't go, I'm only expecting for Eno Benjamin to get the opportunity. And let's be honest, we're excited about Eno, right? We're excited about Eno Benjamin. So we'll have to kind of wait to see how this all shakes out. We'll have to kind of wait to see how this all shakes out. Now, I do got a super chat. I definitely want to give some love here to the super chat. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me? And the reason why I'm asking right now, okay, perfect. I was having a little issue with the internet. Hopefully everybody can see me now. But I do got a super chat. First super chat of the night comes from JC Castro NFL. He says, if we go 11-6, will you be surprised? Yes. Yes, I will be. Honestly, if we go 11-6, I will stop talking my stuff on Cliff Kingsbury. Truthfully, I will. The way that we've been playing, I'm a little worried because we can't win at home. If we do end up at 11-6, hey, that's a W, but I still want expectations for me personally is still to win a playoff game. So yes, we can go at 11-6. I might apologize to Cliff, but I still want to win a playoff game. I think that's still my expectations here on my end. But appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the comment. Thank you so very much. Helps fuel this channel. Thanks a lot. So let's talk about Eno. Just real quick. Let's give some love to Eno Benjamin, right? I already saw some people in the comments giving loves to Eno Benjamin. You know, can we get some Eno in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen? Let's take a look what Eno has done for the Arizona Cardinals thus far in the 2022 season as of right now. So while I bring up this stats right now, hopefully I can see one Eno on there. If no, no worries. I'll be that one loser that just yelled Eno for no reason. So let's get to the 2022 stats for Eno Benjamin. Now, let's be honest. Eno Benjamin didn't have the starting role, right? We saw Eno Benjamin when James Conner was hurt. We saw Eno Benjamin in preseason, and I liked what I seen. I really did. I really did like what I seen. Now, the stats for Eno Benjamin as of right now, 30 attempts, 136 yards, 1 touchdown. Do you guys know what James Conner's stats are for the 2022 season? And this is not to badmouth James Conner. I love James Conner, ladies and gentlemen, but I think it would be foolish to not mention the fact that James Conner hasn't had a very good season so far for the Arizona Cardinals. He hasn't. James Conner's stats as of right now, 54 attempts, 200 yards, 1 touchdown. Eno's 30 attempts, 136 yards, 1 touchdown. Come on. I wouldn't be mad if Eno got the opportunity. I wouldn't. Now, would I feel a little bit more confident with Conner and Eno? Oh, yeah, 100%, right? I think we all would be confident with Eno Benjamin and James Conner. Now, if it's a situation where they're going to put Eno more in and then obviously put James Conner in as see fit in order for him to get completely healthy, hey, I mean, I wouldn't hate that either because I do want the opportunity for somebody to really get explosive in the run game. Yes, we're struggling a lot in the run game, but I do believe it also does I think our run game has a lot to do with it as well, right? We just couldn't get it. We can't get it going. Like, I don't know what it is. Is it Cliff Kingsbury, right? Is he just giving up too early? Is it just our offense not gelling? Which I do believe it's that. Is the chemistry just down? Like, what's going on, right? This is 4 years of the Cliff Kingsbury's offense, and we're struggling with the run game. It's a little concerning, y'all. It's a little concerning. So, as of right now, James Conner is day-to-day. Eno Benjamin, if James Conner can't go, most likely will be the starting running back for the Arizona Cardinals. So I'm intrigued, right? Not excited. I'm intrigued. We do also have a Keontae as well. Yes, appreciate you for reminding me, Jordan P. Yes, Keontae is a possibility as well. So keep that in mind. We might see Keontae, right? A lot of people were very excited about him. So hey, maybe start getting your fantasy people up and running. Maybe Keontae might be the pick for you guys. So there's that. Anybody with concerns? I know I've already seen the chat and everybody's pretty much like, they get that little sweat drip coming down. Because let's be honest, this has to be a must-win game for the Arizona Cardinals. It has to be. It has to be. I can't imagine the Arizona Cardinals not winning this game. Now, I talk to Seahawks fans as well, right? I run another podcast named the NFC West Network where I talk to a Seahawk fan, a 49er fan, and a Ram fan. And the Seahawks fans right now are very confident. They're very confident in their quarterback, Geno Smith. We got a Seahawks fan saying that Geno Smith is the future. That's how crazy things are getting over there in the Seattle world with the Seahawks. They're over there saying Geno's the future. Not sure about that, but let's be honest. Geno has been playing very good football. He really has. Geno has been playing very, very, very good football. So I've got to give kudos to where kudos is due. But this is the moment right here. This is the moment where we have to separate ourselves as Arizona Cardinal fans, as an Arizona Cardinal organization from a team that seemed to be rebuilding once they got rid of Russell Wilson. We have to separate ourselves in this game. Now, the walkthrough that they ended up having today, I do believe that it has to do something with the Arizona Cardinals that are playing 2 games within 6 games, right? When it comes down to Sunday, we got a game. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. My goodness, 5 days. Oh my goodness, I am not mathing right, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2 games in 5 days. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's even worse. 2 games in 5 days, ladies and gentlemen. I mathed right. I mathed wrong on the live stream. Oof. 2 games in 5 days. So I can see where this walkthrough is necessary. I can see it. But I also do believe that this Arizona Cardinal team needs to come down to an kumbaya moment. This game versus the Seahawks, I have not been as worried as I am right now this week. And it's not because of the Seahawks, right? I mean, I'll give kudos to where kudos is due, ladies and gentlemen. I will. Geno's been playing good. They have a really good wide receiving core. They have a really nice, young, up-and-coming running back. Defense, right? I think we're going to score points on that defense, or at least I hope we're going to be able to score points on that defense. My biggest concern as of right now is the fact that the Arizona Cardinals can't score a point and that we're always playing from behind. I think that's probably one of the biggest things that we have to worry about. What's going on? Cliffy, Mr. Cliff Dog, what's going on? What's happening? Why can't we figure this out? Cliff doesn't have an answer. He will get the answer once we win at home. That's when he gets the answer. I don't know 100% how I feel about that, but that's just kind of the world that we're living in now, ladies and gentlemen. That the Arizona Cardinals right now are in a must-win situation against a team in the beginning of the season we all thought was rebuilding. It's the God-honest truth. It's the God-honest truth. And another thing that kind of worries me right now is this, and I know it shouldn't worry me, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that Matt Prater isn't a go. Matt Prater is already listed as out, and we are going to be rolling with Matt Ammendola, the guy who missed a 43-yard kick. Now, I get it. I know there's things on Twitter right now saying that the ball was blocked. I know. I get it. But damn, like I would much rather have Matt Prater. I would. Now, why we haven't maybe worked out more kickers? I don't know. I wish I can tell you the answer to that, boys and girls. I wish I could. That's a huge concern to me. I don't know if it's a huge concern to you guys, but why haven't we addressed maybe having another kicker come out? Work some out. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but the Eagles fans made it very, very clear. Made it very, very clear that they also had a kicker that they ended up picking up this week, that we picked up Ammendola. And he was able to get that kick for them, that clutch kick. Was it Landon Dickerson, I believe is what it is? Correct me if I'm wrong. I need maybe something else other than Matt Ammendola. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if there's anybody that's friends with Matt Ammendola in this chat. I'm sorry if there's any family members, but I just don't have confidence. I really don't. To put like a game winning or maybe a game decision going into overtime, I don't have faith in him. I really don't. Why haven't we worked out more kickers? Why? Shoot, I would even settle for destroying at this point. Just kidding. Every time we talk about kickers, I almost promise you guys there's at least one comment talking about destroying. We're not going to get that, man. We're not. It's just stop it. We got to figure this out, because this game is an absolute must win for the Arizona Cardinals. A must win. We got somebody in the chat saying Dicker the kicker. Yeah. Every Eagles fan that came on my reaction video said, oh, yeah, you left it to a kicker that you guys ended up signing this week. So did we. And he made it. So please, we need something. Please, Cardinals, give us some light at the end of the tunnel. Because to give us Matt Ammendola again, and we're playing outside. God forbid there's wind in Seattle. God forbid. This is an outside stadium in Lumen Field. Oh. I'm not sure about you, but I'm a little worried there. Now, I do have my guy Bass up there saying, what do you have against? No, I have nothing against him. I just feel like if he were to get signed from an NFL team, I would have already happened. You know what I mean? I don't know why NFL teams aren't doing it, right? With how good he can kick. But if it hasn't happened already, it's not going to happen. I think that's just the way that I'm kind of manifesting this thought. Now, if it happens, cool. I can care less as long as he can make points. I can care less who's our kicker. But we got to bring a sense and a level of desperation in this game. Cardinals versus Seahawks. We have the leg up in Seattle. We do. We absolutely do. Now, the Cardinals are going to be playing 2 games in 5 days. Are we gonna overlook this game? Because I do feel like sometimes the Arizona Cardinals play down to their competition in terms of what they feel like their competition is. Not sure if you guys feel the same way. But I do feel like that sometimes. Sometimes where the Arizona Cardinals don't even look like the Cardinals that we know. Remember that Lions game? You remember that Jaguars game? Fortunately, we ended up winning that game versus the Jaguars, but the Lions. Why the heck do you lose to the Lions? The Panthers. Why the heck do you lose to the Panthers? I'm talking about last year, obviously. Why? Beat the teams that we're supposed to be beating. That makes you a good football team. Win at home. That makes you a good football team. And as of right now, I'm worried. I'm worried. we got my guy Pickles up here says it's an away game. That's an instant win. That's what we're hanging our hat on, right? That's what we're hanging our hat on. That this is going to be an away game. So I wouldn't say an automatic win, but we usually do have better luck that way. Let me know in the comments, everybody, your guys' level of, not optimism. What is your level of, yeah, I guess optimism, I guess, in this game? Level between 1 to 10. 10 being, I am so optimistic that the Arizona Cardinals are going to win this game, or 1 being like, oh my God, we're over, it's over, wrap it up, Cliff Kingsbury get fired. What is your level of optimism for this Arizona Cardinal team going into Seattle week 6? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. We got my guy King with 5. We got Das with the 4. Joe with a 7. We got 4s, ladies and gentlemen. We got more 4s. And that's the thing. Like, I don't blame you. I'm not going to sit here and try to convince everybody because I don't blame you guys. I really don't. We got Lisa up in here right now with a solid 8. All right. We got a 10. We got Chance with a -5. Sheesh. Went the other way. Okay, cool. Off the scale, he says. All right. We got some 6s, some 8s, 7.5, a 67 out of 100. Okay. I'll put that as a 6. 8. Seattle's defense is awful. Yes, they are awful. Yes, that this is true. When I first originally made my preview video, I thought that they had a little bit more younger weapons that were up and coming. But nah, this is going to be a lot of points. We're at least for the Cardinals anyways, right? Because I think our defense is better than their defense. Now, can our offense be better than their offense? Is remain to be seen. One thing I don't want to do is play from behind, because we've been playing for behind so darn much in this season, and it needs to end. It needs to end. We got to start fast. We got my guy up here. Mark says he's got a 4. He says, I have no confidence anymore. Honestly, with this game coming up, let me know if I'm overreacting here, ladies and gentlemen. Please do. Let me know in the comments. Let's say we live in a world where we lose this game. Let's say we live in the world where we lose this game, and the Arizona Cardinals are 2-4 going into week 7. Do you say fire Cliff, or do you say DeAndre Hopkins is coming back? We are going on a 7-game winning streak. What are your thoughts? If the Arizona Cardinals lose this game, do you say fire Cliff, wrap it up, or do you say DeAndre Hopkins is coming back in week 7? We are going on a streak with DeAndre Hopkins coming back. Please don't get hurt, DeAndre Hopkins, because our offense doesn't look very great without him. Got a lot of people say fire Cliff, fire Cliff. Time to pick up Uncle Rick. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. We are living in such a weird time right now. We are living in such a weird time. I don't know about you guys, and I get it, right? I'm not one to be, let's talk about those what are those things, those conspiracy theories? I'm not one to talk about those. But how weird is this that that Keim didn't make any moves? Like, how weird is it? Now, granted, yes, a lot of people got paid, including Kyler. Yes, I'm fully aware of it. But is it not weird that almost this team doesn't actually seem better than last year? Now, yes, granted, our wide receiving core with Marquise, I think it's great, right? We're going to see a crazy duo with DeAndre Hopkins and Marquise Hollywood Brown. We are, and I agree with that. But it almost kind of feels like, I don't know, like, why do I feel like this team's regressed on paper? Right? The edge position, Now, granted, Chandler Jones isn't having a very good season with the Raiders, but the Raiders look pretty bad right now. Well, they don't. Sorry, let me reframe it back. The Raiders don't look bad. They just haven't had anything go in their favor. You know what I mean? They haven't. I know a lot of people are asking me, do I want, is it Burns from, is it Brian Burns from Panthers? Yeah, I think that would be great. But damn, this is just such a weird season. The moves that we're making is just so weird. The moves that we're making is just so weird. In free agency, it feels like we didn't pick up anybody. In the draft, yes, we ended up re-signing Max Williams back to the practice squad. I know we all kind of got crazy with, Max Williams getting released. He did go back to the practice squad last I looked, and Trey McBride was supposed to be the guy, right? The guy that elevates. Where's Trey McBride? Now, granted, yes, it's Zach Ertz's show, and I'm fully aware of that, but Zach Ertz is going to give us, what, at least 2 more years? Where's Trey McBride going to come from? Like, what the heck? Like, what's going to happen? Now, granted, yes, he did have a good amount of snaps. I think last time I looked, 25% of the snaps he was out there. Correct me if I'm wrong on the chat. He did play 1/4 of the game, but like in terms of being productive for us, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It almost does seem like the Arizona Cardinals regress. Now, this record that we have right now at 2-3, doesn't look very good so far, but I mean, there's still a lot of football left. Still a lot of football left. But it looks like almost the Arizona Cardinal fans almost want to turn this off already. Like, it almost seems like we want to just turn off the game because it's not what we're expecting. And honestly, guys, I already went to 2 games this year. Two games. And I'm not going to lie to you when I say this. In the Kansas City Chiefs game, we were overrun by Kansas City Chiefs red and yellow. We were overrun. And in the Eagles game, we were overrun by Eagles fans. It's wild. It's wild. Cardinal fans don't want to go to these games, and it's obvious. There's a lot of Cardinal fans that rather sell their tickets than go to these games. Because why? 8-0. I mean, 0-8. I'm sorry, 8-0. 0-8. We've lost 8 straight times at home. Can we get a reimbursement from season ticket holders, please, Michael Bidwell? Shoot. I'll take that back. I'll take that money back. We ain't going to win. What's the point? It's wild. It's absolutely wild. Mike up in here says, why support crap on a platter? That's fair. And that's the thing. Like, the people that are saying these things, I don't blame you guys. I'm actually kind of with you on this. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I'm still going to watch the game on TV, but why spend $15 on some damn chicken strips in a small drink, $27? Like, why spend that when you can get some hot wings over here at Wingstop? Get yourself a pizza from Little Caesars and spend small amount of money and watch it from the safety of your house. And don't worry about no Eagles fans trying to jump you. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you guys. I really don't. I'm not going to sit here and say waste your money on this because no, that's the last thing I want you guys to do. Win. How about that? Can we get a new graphic with the protect the nest saying, oops, sorry, we effed up? 8 straight times is a lot. 8 straight times is a lot, people. And I don't know about you, but that's enough to make a fan go crazy. Especially one that is a diehard that are trying to go to these games and spend their hard-earned money, waste their Sunday and seeing the production that we've been seeing. Because it's not like it's like, okay, well, let me rephrase. It has been some games that's been competitive. There has been. But man, they all lead to heartbreak. That's what it kind of almost seems. It almost kind of seems like leads to heartbreak. we got my boy Daniel saying he's banned from the stadium. Bro, I'm banned from the Arizona Cardinals Twitter page. You beat me. I don't know what you did to get banned, but I feel like that's a great story. I'm just waiting to get banned other places on social media. I'm just waiting. Right now I got Twitter down, maybe one day Instagram. We'll see. TBD. TBD. We got Ian up in here. Ian says, Mike, I'm going to the Seattle game this Sunday. Make it or break it. Woo-wee. Wow. Kudos. Honestly, that is on my bucket list to go to Lumen Field. I have some family members that do live up in Seattle. So I think that would be kind of cool to obviously go visit them and then go to a game. I think that would be actually cool. Obviously, when the Cardinals play. I'm not going to go when the Cardinals don't play. But hey, have fun. Hopefully you get some good shots. Hopefully we get a good game, right? Because you're going to be spending a lot of money up in there. Hotel, maybe Uber to get there, plane ride. So, yeah, good luck. Hopefully the Cardinals win. So let's get to this moment here. Let's focus completely on the chat here right now. Let's get to the Q&A section, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the moment where you guys get to ask questions, right? I know this chat has been flooded madly, and I do appreciate you guys coming through right now. This is probably the best Wednesday stream that we've had in a very, very long time, and I mean in terms of participation. I appreciate you guys for coming through. Thank you so very much. If you guys haven't already, smack that like button. Please do so right now. Smack it up. We got 95 people in here right now. I'm only hoping and praying that we at least have 50 likes on this video right now. Hopefully you guys can do that for me right now. Smack it up. It's free. That's it. Just smack it up and subscribe. If this is your first time, come through. We are sitting right now like 270 away from 10K. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So smack it up. And let's do some Q&A. I don't know how long this is going to go for, but let's talk some Q&A, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's very important to kind of get into how do you feel about this Arizona Cardinal team right now, right? Because I'm seeing some optimistic people in the chat, right? Just because you aren't optimistic, I don't feel like you're no less than a Cardinal fan. I think all of us are Cardinal fans, right? We just fan differently. It's the way I look at it, right? Everybody knows I'm dramatic. Everybody knows the fan that I am. And you guys are all sticking through. So I appreciate you guys. You know, it's all love, right? You know that all I want is the best for this Arizona Cardinal team. It's what I want. So let's do this. Q&A time. We're going to go ahead and make sure that we get questions answered today. Now, I'm not sure how long we're going to go for on this, but I do want to go ahead and let everybody know Super Chat is an option, and I apologize for always bringing this up, but it's an option in case you do want to make sure that your question is asked. There's 95 to 1 person here, so sometimes it's hard to answer all the questions that are in the chat. So Super Chat is the best way to do it. It's beautiful color, gets through, it helps the channel grow. It helps me buy some pointless tickets that I probably shouldn't buy for the Cardinals and some jerseys that I probably shouldn't be buying anyways. And it helps invest back into the channel. So, all right, let's get this going. Let's get to the questions here right now. We got my boy Lennon up in here right now. So let's get this guy to 10K. Appreciate you. Otis says yes. Let's take a look here. LJB says, we got a weak division. I see us being a playoff team. For real. I mean, that's fair. I mean, the whole NFC is weak. The whole entirety of the NFC is weak. So we do have a chance still, right? It's not like it's over. Now, do we want these Cliff Kingsbury woes to be over? Yeah, I mean, 100%, right? I think it's obvious that we want that. The biggest thing that we're kind of running into right now is that, like, why can't we score a point in the first quarter, right? Why does our offense look this bad, right? But if you're really looking at like the teams in the NFC, shoot, I never thought I would say this, but the NFC East looks really good. They got the Eagles at 5-0. They got the Cowboys in 4-1. The Giants in 4-1. What in the living heck is going on over there in the NFC East? We used to be the best division. What the heck is going on? And we're over here chilling with the 49ers at 3-2, the Rams at 2-3, us at 2-3, and the Seahawks at 2-3. Go freaking figure. The Vikings are sitting at 4-1. The Packers are 3-2. They don't look too great. Bears 2-3, Lions 1-4, Bucks 3-2, Saints 2-3, Falcons 2-3, and then the Panthers 1-4. So I think that the conference is weak, right? I do also believe that this division is open for anybody. The Rams don't scare me. They don't. Yes, they beat us, right? They beat us. We'll give them credit for that, but they don't look that great. The Eagles, yeah, they beat us, but we're so close, and Matt Prater was there. We probably could have got that kick. The NFC looks weak. It does. The NFC East is probably the best division. Would you guys say that? I guess let's give it to halfway. Let's give it halfway first, right? Let's not jump the gun right now. Let's still claim the best division right now. Elena Opus says Niners are the best. Ooh, we got a Niner fan up in here. Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you so much. We got Seahawks 2-4 already predictions, huh? All right, love it. Mars says, when will we see will Dorch ever see the field again? Oh, that's a question that so many people are asking right now, man. That's a question that so many people are asking right now. I don't know. I feared that this was going to happen. Like, I really did. I feared that this was going to happen, that we were going to be living in a world where the moment that we got Rondale Moore back, and I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm not trying to be a guy that like goes against these players. I want everybody to succeed, right? When they win or yeah, when they do good, we do good as a team. But I'm very disappointed in the production level that we've seen Greg Dorch. I almost kind of feel like Greg Dorch was shunned the moment that Rondale Moore got healthy. And the way that we're using Rondale Moore is so stupid. Like, it's so dumb, especially in the beginning of the game. Like, it got better, right? We were starting to see him more going upfield as opposed to being behind the line of scrimmage, which is so dumb. Like, stop using Rondale Moore like that. Like, it's just put him up the field. Do what he did in the end part of the Eagles game. That's what we should be doing with Rondale Moore. Treat him like Greg Dorch. So I would hope and pray that we would see Greg Dorch again because, man, I liked his play. I really do. I don't know. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I Am Bear says Dorch should see some time over AJ. That I agree with. That I do agree with. The only thing I can see in terms of why we don't have Dorch over AJ is because that gets rid of our big-bodied wide receiver, right? Now, granted, yes, we have Ertz in the middle, right? That's true. But that's the only really reason why I can see why Cliff is avoiding to get rid of AJ because he's our big-bodied wide receiver. See, this is the only reason. It's the only reason why I can think why we still have AJ. Because honestly, AJ shouldn't be on the field, right? The moment that we see DeAndre Hopkins, my perfect world that I would love to see our wide receiving core when we get D-Hop back is D-Hop, Marquise, and Dorch. We're not going to see that, right? We're going to see D-Hop, Marquise, and Rondale. But as long as they use Rondale more correctly, like, I mean, I can care less, right? I can care less and who's on the field. Just give us the production. I mean, that's what we want, the production. Frank up in here says, let Dorch and Moore run half snap. That I agree with. That's what I was expecting. That's what I was expecting, is that we were going to see 50-50, if not 55-40, right? If not anything like that, then yeah, that would make sense. But no, ladies and gentlemen, we saw Greg Dorch's production go down, like, and I mean to the teens. How is he going to do anything if he can't be on the field? Or you know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see what happens there. Mark Jackson up in here with the second super chat of the night. Appreciate you, Mark. Thank you so very much. He says, question, what do you think about the hockey season starting? Might be better watching than the... That's fair. Honestly, I'm actually very excited that now Bally Sports is getting a thing called Bally Plus, which I can actually get and not have to be subscribed to, you know, what are those Dish or what is that other one called? DirecTV. I'm glad that Bally Sports finally got it together. There's a new thing coming out called Bally Plus, where you just have to buy the package on its own, and it's through the app, and you're able to see hockey games. You're able to see all the Suns games. No blacked out restrictions because it's all coming from Bally. So that's one thing that I really love. I'm definitely going to make sure I subscribe to it. The one downfall is they're not going to have Diamondbacks as of yet, but we're not going to see the Diamondbacks until next summer, right? So they got some time. So that's definitely going to be something that I'm definitely going to consider doing for sure. Hey, if the Coyotes are better than we all think they're going to be, then hey, I'm game. I'm game. I'm excited to see the new stadium and how they're going to be building it out because I would love to go over there. I used to like to come over here to Gila River, Gila River Casino, Gila River Arena. It was cool. It was fun. Lisa says, why did they release Max Williams to play Trey McBride? So, I guess the biggest thing why they released Max Williams. Now, if you guys don't know, I said this earlier in the stream, but Max Williams is now a part of the practice squad for the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I mean, if that's cool for you, cool. If not, no. But I think the main reason why they let him go was because he still had a lingering injury. And they wanted him to be able to heal it the best they possibly can. Because let's remember last year he had a pretty bad injury, right? Something to do with his leg. He used to take pictures, right? Saying, "Oh, go Cardinals," and I wish I was with you, that type of stuff. So he had a pretty bad injury. And he still hasn't quite 100% recovered from it. And I think that's the main reason why they released him. But I mean, I would hope that they were going to go ahead and play Trey McBride. They did play him more. So let me refrain. They did play Trey McBride more. But the situation that we're living in is that Trey McBride really wasn't producing very much, right? I mean, in the versus the Eagles game, I mean, didn't really see anything very much from Trey McBride. So let's take a look to see if he caught anything. No, I mean, he didn't catch any ball. I mean, he was on the field. He was probably blocking more than anything. But yeah, we didn't really see Trey McBride at all. We saw him in the game prior, a little bit. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't know. I wish I could answer that with more of a confidence. Are you excited for Yeah, I'm excited for basketball. Yeah, let's bring some Suns back up in here. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked for all these games. I'm excited for cold weather to come back, right? I mean, shoot, let's get rid of this heat. I'm tired of it. Take it back. I'm done. Let's bring the cold weather because that's what I really want. Mark up here says Max had an ACL injury. Thank you. And that takes time to heal. There you go. Appreciate you, Mark. Clutch. Yeah, so Max had an ACL injury, and I don't think he's quite 100% recovered. And I think that's the biggest reason why he was released and put back in the practice squad. They're waiting for him to get fully a go. I know a lot of people were excited about Trey McBride. Unless something happens to Zach Ertz, I just don't see him have that production that a lot of people would want. You know what I mean? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. New Suns jersey, are you digging? Yeah, I mean, well, it's pretty much what they used to look like. So I definitely really like them a lot. I still really do like the Valley jerseys. I like those a lot. We had cold weather being 80 degrees being the high. Is there right now? We still got highs of like what, high 80s or low 90s. Right now we're chilling right now with it. I mean, the nights are cooling down, which is nice. The mornings are nice and brisk, but like cold weather. Let me put my hoodie on. You know what I mean? Let me wear my AZSF sweater hoodie. You know what? That's what I'm waiting for. I'm tired of these short sleeve shirts. I want to wear something comfy. That's what I'm looking for. Do you like Ertz more? Ertz. Oh yeah, 100% Ertz. Oh no, yeah. The thought was never like, oh my God, Williams is gone. It's over. No, we all knew that we have Ertz. Ertz is the number one tight end that we have. The biggest thing in terms of why the panic was like, why release him? But I mean, if he wasn't fully healed, I guess that makes sense. But like, we're not really seeing very much Trey McBride in terms of production on the field, but he is blocking. So we're seeing him in that aspect, which is good. It works. We might see Ingram. We might. I mean, we very well might be. We did sign some players into our practice squad today, some running backs. So I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on James Conner? Do you think he's going to be a go? Be honest. Let me know in the comments. Do you think James Conner is going to go, or do you think this is going to be the Eno Benjamin show? Because something is telling me that James Conner will be a go, but we won't see him as much snaps as we thought we were going to. So if anybody has James Conner in fantasy, you might want to sit him. Because I think that he might be active, might be active, but I don't think we're going to see him very much. We have Lisa says, I think Connor will play. He can go. We have some people say rest him. Eno season, love it. I love that now people are, I love it. I love that Eno Benjamin's getting this love now. I really do. I had 2 videos before the season started, ladies and gentlemen. If you've been rocking with the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube, you know the videos that I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And that is the fact that Eno Benjamin, I said, was going to change and have a lot of eyes or break out or whatever. And so far, a lot of people love it, right? People are loving the anticipation of, obviously, Forks Up, ASU, they want him to get the opportunity. I love that people are now starting to focus on Eno and starting to really kind of come down to it. So that was one of my videos, being that Eno Benjamin is going to be that guy. And the other video I had was Greg Dorch was the rising star. And he was going to be, darn it, if Cliff Kingsbury just allowed him to be on the field and not give all the majority snaps to freaking Rondo Moore. That's one thing that kind of frustrates me. But like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, as long as we get production and we win games, I mean, I can care less. But that's kind of what I was looking for, right? Those were the things that I was really kind of excited to see, right? The outbreak of Eno, and then Greg Dorch being the next rising star. So I'm excited. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I do see somebody asking about trades. We're going to talk about trades later on. I know we're getting very close to the trade deadline. What is it? November 1st, something like that. So we'll talk about trades here pretty soon. I know one thing that I definitely, I guess, not made a promise to you guys, but made a promise to myself is that I'm going to try to put at least one video out every single day of the week, except for Saturdays, because that's a rest day for me. But Sundays, obviously, it's a full go. Usually have 2 videos from the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. But I want to make sure I am more of a daily content channel, where if you ever get bored and you want to check in and you want to say, hey, what the heck is Mike up to? You got a video to watch. So that's kind of my expectations for this channel moving forward. And I'm glad I'm actually keeping up with it. It's hard. It's tough, right? Especially when you're trying to make a video at 11 p.m. because, obviously family time needs to come priority and stuff like that. So that's one thing that I'm really excited about, is that we're continuing to push out content here. And then I have a lot of things to talk about because, man, this Arizona Cardinal team, it's got a lot of drama, right? And that's not even to mention when we opened up Hard Knocks, woo, man, we are going to have videos for days about Hard Knocks, man. We are going to talk about it. We're going to dissect it. We're going to talk everything about Cardinals when the Hard Knocks shows come out. So obviously I won't be showing the videos on here from Hard Knocks, but just reactions, what we saw, what we anticipated, stuff like that. So I'm excited about those games and how they're going to look like. I want to see what this team looks like internally, right? I want to see what this team looks like when we're not winning games, right? That's what I want to see. It's funny because every team's the same. They're going to give you the glory. They're going to give you all the praise. The moment we win, you're going to see everything the Cardinals, and they're going to throw it at you. They're going to give you speeches, right? They're going to give you the game day, the game balls. They're going to see everybody hyped up in the locker room. But what I want to see is what the locker room looks like on a loss. Show me that. I feel like that right there is content. Show me that. What does Kyler Murray look like, right? What's Kyler Murray look like when he's not winning, right? How's the team reacting to Kyler Murray, right? Oh, I had to, y'all. Not talking about that, of course. Not talking about that green outfit, of course. But that's what I want to hear. I want to hear what it looks like when they're facing adversity. Are they just all shut down, packing things up? Not the showering, but obviously getting ready just to go home. Like, is that what they're doing? Nobody's talking to each other? That's what I want to see. Enough with the game balls, enough with the celebrations. We know what it looks like. We've seen it plenty of times. Show me what it looks like when things go bad. And that's what I want to see. I want to see how this team is facing adversity, right? And then we can start maybe possibly thinking about playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
I had to, ladies. I had to, man. I had to. Playoffs? Mike, shut up. We ain't no talking no playoffs right now. We just want to win a darn game right now. We're focusing on going 500. You're over here talking about playoffs. My bad. My bad. My bad. Anytime I say playoffs, I will play that. I promise you. Because at the end of the day, we shouldn't even be thinking about, we should be thinking about being the Seattle Seahawks and being 500 right now. Shoot. Man, this team's over here wilding right here. And we got Kyler Murray look like Hillary Clinton. Like, come on now. Where are we at right now? Where are we at? Come on now. Okay, let's be honest. Who's a fan of this? Like, be honest, y'all. Would you guys be wearing this? Like, if you guys were millionaires, would you guys be wearing this? Seriously, like, let me know. I know there's some big Kyler fans out there that would do anything Kyler does, and I respect that. But I really want to know: would you guys be wearing this? Maybe it's Gucci. That's probably what it is, right? Maybe it's one of those big brands. I'm not gonna lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. If I was a millionaire, a billionaire, no way in the heck you're gonna catch me in that. I would still be rocking jeans. I would still be rocking a t-shirt. Like, literally, there's nothing for me to prove. If I'm a millionaire, there's nothing for me to prove. Who would I gotta impress? I'm set. What do I gotta? I'm not gonna buy no dang car. Are you crazy? I'm probably just old. That's probably what it is. I don't get it, right? I don't get the new generation right now. I just don't. It's probably what it is. I got nobody to impress. I'm a millionaire. Huh, who cares? So we got some people in the chat right now here saying no, they wouldn't. Okay, I'm right there with you. I'd be like DK walking around shirtless if I was. Oh yeah, I think we all would, right? We'll get any opportunity, right? Anybody asks for directions, yeah, let me show you where that is. Yeah, you rip like DK Metcalf any opportunity. You want a burrito? Oh yeah, I want this burrito right here. Shirt off, pointing at what burrito you want. Yeah, 100%. I think we all would be in that situation. Oh, I'm a millennial and I don't even dress like. Same as me. I'm a millennial too. I'm a millennial too. Some people think I'm Gen Z just because of my attitude and how I am. No. I'm a millennial. I'm a millennial. So, all right, everybody. I appreciate everybody, y'all. This has been fun. This has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so very much. We've been killing it here today, y'all. Thank you so very much for being here. This has been an absolute pleasure. This is what I want for these live streams, right? A place for you guys to come to vent, a place where you guys can come to talk, right? Arizona Cardinals, your favorite team, my favorite team. That's what we're here for. Appreciate everybody for coming through. If you guys haven't already smacked the like button, definitely do so right now. Smack it up. If you guys haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. We're on the road to 10K. And I need it. Need the subscribers. Appreciate y'all. So definitely go ahead and do that, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure. We are getting over to the hour mark, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to everybody right now. We got Frank, Highness, Arizona Cardinals, Brew Lee, Lennon, Bass, Ranger, Ian, everybody up in the chat today. I cannot wait for the Seattle Seahawks team. Expect more content to come your way Thursday, Friday, taking a break on Saturday. So expect more to come your way, ladies and gentlemen, because this ain't stopping. We're going nowhere. We're just going up from here, ladies and gentlemen. Fire emojis in the comments below. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Thank you so very much for coming through. And like I said, hopefully everybody has a great, fantastic rest of your Wednesday. Have a great rest of your day and go Cards.